Hey guys, this is Hairdo for howtoplaypokerforaliving.com. I'm going to make a 4-table sit and go video here. And what I'm going to do is show that how important it is to play tight in the very beginning and then have a good push-fold strategy at the end. So, here we go. I got a big hand to start. Like I say, it's very important to be squeaky tight in the beginning and then good push fold at the end, just because it kind of goes against traditional poker tournament strategy, which would be chip accumulation. And in this case, it's more about survival until you get down to about 4 or 5 people, and then the odds of pushing and having an effect on the other players is going to be much greater. So, trying to buy into a few more here. Now, when I say squeaky tight, I mean for the first few rounds, I'm only going to be playing Broadway pairs, which would be 10s to aces, and I'm going to be playing them for a big open raise. And I'm going to be playing smaller pairs and maybe suited aces in position if the price is right, like if it's going to be cheap, just to see if I can hit a big flop. But other than that, I'm not going to get too heavily involved this early on. So these are just $6.50 turbo sit and goes. I feel turbo is the best way to go because most of the play doesn't happen until the very end anyway, so it just increases your bottom line. You can play more of them in a shorter amount of time. So yeah, like I say, you want to be opening for big raises here just because you're going to be playing hands that are generally better than the range of your opponent, so you want them to pay to play with you. And also, I'm at the beginning stages trying not to go broke with these big hands as well, which is very important. Let's see there. Obviously, I had a much better hand than he did, so I just folded. Not that he could know that, but. This is my first bit of video, by the way, so if I'm making some mistakes or, not doing so well, you got to take it easy on me. Now, in my opinion, sit and goes are the best way for a new player to learn the game, and it's also a good way to build a bankroll. Just because, as a new player, if you're playing cash games, and it's pretty easy to bleed. I'm going to fold ace queen there. Just seems like a pretty tight fold, but it's like I say, it's important to not get too heavily involved with less than premium hands at this stage of the game. So yeah, like it has a built-in stop loss. So I mean, if you go on tilt or something like that, you can't get rid of too much money, real money anyway. So that's what's kind of good about it, and it gives you some play for cheap. Just because there's not too many cash games you can play for an hour and only have the risk of losing $6. I mean, these turbos take a little less time than an hour. Usually, even if you go to the money, it only takes about 45 minutes or so, which is good. But flop bottom pair, so again, no point to be getting too heavily involved. If I can check it down and take the pot, that'd be fine, but I don't think I'll be committing any more chips otherwise. Another big problem is people play weak aces in these things early on, and that's just a huge leak in your game. And that's something that you can take advantage of by only playing premium hands, is when people, like dominant situations where you're against weak aces, you'll more than likely take down the pot, unless they hit their kicker or something like that. Limp with fours here, see if I can get in for a cheap flop.